Looking for sick merch? Well, MTGGoldfishMerch.com's got you. With this tee, remind everyone misery is back.
This programming is rated R for rad. This content's only for serial chillers. If my decks or playstyle makes you mad, haters can stay mad and touch grass. Salty Gamers requires accompanying parent or adult. Yo, what's up? This video's been brought to you by Card Kingdom. Yo, welcome back to another episode of Single Scoop. No, this video isn't from like 2010. I am just playing Selesnya. And the deck actually seems kind of fun because you have a toolbox at your disposal thanks to Brightglass Gearhulk. So you can assume that there's going to be ghost vacuums, bunch of 1-cost or less enchantments, artifacts, or creatures. And this is just going to be like our top end in Brightglass Gearhulk. We're not playing the cage version. We're just doing like kind of this low to the ground deck. That's why we only have like about 22 lands in the deck. And we're using Teething Wormlet, which pairs quite nicely with Sentinel of the Nameless City. And you're kind of looking at our threats here. And then thanks to Herd Heirloom, we are able to get any of our 4-power creatures trample, which is going to be very relevant and going to draw us lots of cards while also giving us that burst in mana. When I say burst, that additional 1 that'll help us get to Brightglass a whole turn sooner. And yeah, we're just going to see if an honest Selesnya toolbox deck can even hang in the current format. I mean, it's going to be able to pick off all of the Corey Steel Cutters and enchantments and artifacts that come down, but is it aggressive enough? And I guess we're going to find out. This looks pretty good. I'm going to keep this. I've got the 1-drop Novice Inspector. Sure. And then I'll wait to see what they do. If they actually have something, I mean, I'm on the draw, so no, there's no world where I just play Haywire Might out there to just get eaten, right? No. So I'm going to just go ahead and play Novice Inspector. Then we'll go ahead and go into next turn where I'll just play Restless Prairie. All right, so it's Mardu. Opponent's doing some Mardu shenanigans. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just go on an adventure. Pass. Now, I know this means that they could also... Wow, that is some good spit that I'm choking on. There is a world where they could temporarily lock down, but now that I've seen Shocking Sharpshooter, I think that's very much so less likely. They know too much. They know too much. Okay. All right. Well, here I go with Sentinel. They're going to try to War Leaders Call Me plus Shocking Sharpshooter, right? So, they had the go for the throat. Okay. Solid. Let's go now and play Brightglass. Yes, I'll take the action, turns out. I think something I want to get is Duskrow's Reliquary. Maybe, yeah, I'll grab a district mascot, right? Because we love Doggo. Doggo's a good boy. And being able to blow up an artifact is nice, but more importantly, it's able to grow, and that's what I want. So they can't use Throw for the Goat on my Brightglass. And for those that know why this Gearhulk is extra funny because of this art, y'all need to log off the internet just for a little bit. Because it's funny because it looks like Exodia. That's the way I look at it, you know? It just looks like Exodia. If y'all thought anything else, that's weird. Sure. I'll play Teething Wormlet. Then I'll go ahead, play... I guess I'll just go ahead and try to sack one of my map tokens. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and pick off Zurgo here. Then we're going to go and just play... You can do whatever they want here. They can block or not. I guess it's really pointless to attack with Instigator there or Inspector because they would just block it. And I want to see if I can find something to do... Oh? That's interesting. Sure. Let's try this. How do you feel about this, opponent? Inevitable defeat. Okay. Ouch. I'll go ahead and just pump here. I think I want that, right? Yeah. Take the action. If it's a creature card, yada, yada, yada. Wait, hold on. I think I might have misread this. If it's a creature card with mana value 3 or less, put it into your hand. Otherwise... Let me put it in the graveyard. Oops, I might have messed that up. That's a little bit of a boo-boo. Oh, well. Okay. So what shenanigans are they up to here? Lightning Helix. Well, that's brutal. I wanted that. I don't know if they knew that when they did that. Let's just go ahead now and grow the Inspector. Solid. Let's go and draw. Yep. I'll draw the Teething Wormlet now. Okay, they're playing like a weird Mardu midrange deck, so I fully believe they're going to be up to some shenanigans here. I'm going to start with a District Mascot, and then I'll go ahead and pass. If they can actually fire off a ton of like ways for them to like gain all that life back, I'll have at it. But I am just making sure I leave up Haywire Might for something else, because I don't think Thunder of Unity is the target. Temporary Lockdown, maybe. Okay, sure. So they're going to pay for the... Yeah, you got it. They have the trigger no matter what. So here you go. They're going to drain me a ton. Have at it. Ooh, the Stadium Headliner. Okay. I'm going to draw a card here because I need it. All right, I drew a land. I didn't necessarily want that. That's not bad, though. Okay, so I'm going to play Teething Wormlet. Set on Sentinel of the Nameless City here. The Stadium Headliner. We don't like that card. All right, we got there. Love it. Curve right into a Novice Inspector. All right. Oh, hold the phone, actually. I think we've changed of plans. Change of plans. I'm going to go Novice Inspector turn 2. Let's see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and just play Novice Inspector. This should now draw my opponent into playing that Temporary Lockdown. We're not going to play Haywire Might until I see it, though. And I think something that'll really help is next turn I can curve out with Sentinel of Nameless City. Oh, hold on. Oh, this is non-creature. That's kind of a problem. Huh. That's interesting, isn't it? Okay. All right, let's try it. I think they're going to have an answer. So I got to be ready to deal with whatever they're doing. But Haywire Might can pick off like Ossification or whatever, Sheltered by Ghosts. But it can't pick off an Overlord. Huh. This is becoming problematic. I think I need to kill this card while I can. Okay. Yeah, I'll just swing in. Let's see what they do. If they double block, that's fine. It still trades. Yeah, that's fine. And then now I'll go ahead and play Brightglass. Take the action. We'll grab Duskrose Reliquary. What other answers do I have to permanents that are relatively annoying? I may just grab the old double here, but Teething Wormlet's really nice as well. So now that they see the Duskrose Reliquary, this is going to be kind of interesting, right? They're going to probably try to put me in a situation where I'm forced to use it. They're going to temporary lockdown, so... Ooh, nice. That's actually amazing for us. Okay. Sure. That's pretty good. You know what? That's fine. Here you go. I'm going to swing out. Let's go get another Gearhulk. Or play another Gearhulk. I want a... Let me see. I got a lot of stuff that needs to go, though, right? I got to remove most of my opponent's things. Yeah, why not? Let's just get a Duskrose Reliquary. All right, Calyx, sure. Yeah, I'll go ahead and play Haywire Might. I think I need to blow up or I need to use the map token. Okay, that gets me a body back. All right, so they're going to take a lot of damage here. Sure. I don't want them to get another army of like 2/2 tokens, so I'm going to just see what they do here. I guess I block. There you go. Have at it. All right, so I'm going to now exile. So we got to pay for the ward here. Oh, God. That's not ward. Oops. 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 Okay. Sure. I messed that up. So in I go. All right, internet, let's just pretend you didn't see that part where I thought that was Ward 2 on Sealed from Existence. It was BM. Yeah, this seems really good. Just gotta push the game out till turn 3. Hopefully I don't die by then. And, I mean, having a 1-drop to go with my Sheltered by Ghost feels nice. So, let's see if we can get there. Sentinel of the Nameless City is also going to be a fun one for them to interact with. So, love that. All right, they saw the line. If they had a bounce spell, they would have probably used it. But double Teething Wormlet. Oh, this is not going to end well for me, is it? Uh-huh. Okay. And I go. So they have Ride's End, is what I've gotten from this. Oh! Hold the phone. I need to find a Gearhulk. We're up against an Omniscience gamer. Okay. Afara's Dispersal. Brutal. But I guess at the end of the day, it's the same, right? I still got them to take 2, as opposed to not attacking or not playing Sentinel and then attacking with 2 1/1s. So, no biggie. Let's go to combat. Let's see. I'll go ahead and play Teething Wormlet. See if I can find anything off the top here. Oh, that's not bad, but that's a little bit slow for me. So I'm going to throw that one away. And then I'm going to pass. Oh my god, we got there? GG's? This has Graveyard Hate. It has a piece of interaction, so let's try this. Graveyard Hate is pretty relevant right now, so I love seeing that. All right, well, it looks like everybody gets a Ghost Vacuum. How about that? All right, we're going to play a Herd Heirloom. This will allow me to maybe get a Gearhulk going earlier than I'd expect. So I love that, assuming I don't get Duressed here. Oh, I got batted down. Okay. So I got to sack something. I'm probably going to sack Ghost Vacuum because I think I can just get it. Wow, I didn't think that was actually going to happen. Okay, that's cool. Take the action. So I'm going to grab Dusk Rose Reliquary. I think I'm going to grab a Novice Inspector. Gives me something to sacrifice. It's kind of cool playing this like Toolbox style deck. Lily. This is going to be pretty good. And it's a game of like, you know, first person to budge here. So they've got Ghost Vacuum. I'm not going to activate mine until they activate theirs. I'm going to add a white source. I'm going to go ahead and play Novice Inspector. I'm going to hold on to a land. Running low here. I don't know how I beat Mono Black personally, but all right, let's try it. So they had all the answers there. I mean, their deck is nothing but removal, so that's fair. Yeah, sure, I'll throw away the land. Why not? Let's get value then. I mean, let's see if they want to eat from their own graveyard or not. Okay, they're taking my Gearhulk. You got it. Right now, Lily might be our only friend. All right, I'm going to play Sentinel. I think with Sentinel now getting here, I'm going to go ahead and sack a map token. I want my my Dusk Rose thing back. So I'll go ahead and pass now. If they kill off Lily, that's fine. Still fine. Let's see what they do. If they plus, this is going to be very easy for us. Because we could just pick off their little enchantment there, or their graveyard card. I'm going to take the Novice Inspector here out of my yard. They can pick whichever one they want. And then I'm going to take, once they've used their Ghost Vacuum, I'll go ahead and, sure. They're going to take Sentinel, so I'll go ahead and use that to take a Regal Bunnycorn. I could just wait until I can get another body, because right now there's not a lot going on. I could draw another card here. That's not that big a deal. Yeah, they're just gonna make me do stuff with it anyway, so may as well just wait. Like, they have to kill off the Lily, right? Oh, Oklazotz. All right, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they'll get their own Sentinel back. I think I'm just gonna bin that. I don't think that was the right play, but that was the play they chose, so sure. Okay, that didn't tap the way I wanted it to, but that's fine. Uh-huh. I'll go ahead and swing in. Gain a life because of Teething Wormlet. That's fine. I think the fact here is that the game also didn't use my Herd Heirloom, which kind of like messed with me here a little bit, but that's fine. So they'll get a Gearhulk. They can get any 1 mana card. I don't think I really care there, so have fun with that. Both cards are out of cut down range. All right, this is fine still. I want to remove as many like mana value, as much mana value from their graveyard as like, just because they might have deadly cover up and things like that. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and play another Teething Wormlet. I keep forgetting to use Herd Heirloom. This is on me. Sure. Drew a land. That feels pretty good. Let's grow both Teething Wormlets while I can. Three, four, five. I have to put that trigger on the stack. Force them to use that Ghost Vacuum of theirs to exile their own thing. Okay, sure. What can they grab for 1 mana? That's an enchantment, artifact. Maybe they're another Ghost Vacuum or something, but that doesn't really matter to me, so sure. Okay, so let's try to draw more cards. All right, now I've drawn 2. It's weird because like if they draw a land that's bad for me... Oh, this is fine. I guess this isn't the worst thing to happen to us. All right, let's just do this. Yeah, let's take the action. I need to be able to answer whatever nonsense they bring up next, though, right? So I'll grab Haywire Might. And I'll just go ahead and... I don't think I'm attacking here, not until I have the ability to play my Haywire Might and et cetera, et cetera. So, because right now I can block and steal whatever they try to target. All right, Unstoppable Slasher. I didn't want to play Haywire Might into the open to open it up to removal, so I held it back, even if it means delaying a trigger on something else of mine, but that's whatever's, that's fine. I wonder if they, okay, I think they know Gearhulk has first strike. All right, so they, they did read my cards, so that's good. Oh, sick, okay, sure. All right, GG's. Wow, I really need to figure this out. This is a good turn. Herd Heirloom. I mean, that's like the same thing, right? If I go and lead with Restless Prairie, I get to have a Herd Heirloom, Novice Inspector. Yeah, I think I'm going to just run with that. Okay. Selesnya as well for the opponent. Very nice. Do they care about Herd Heirloom? All right, will I draw a land? I really need a land here. Oh, no. Not Canker Bloom. Maybe they'll let me have a turn with it. No! Okay. That's really rough. That's really rough. I mean, I got lucky, but that was really rough. Sure. I guess I gotta hang back for a second. Wow, they have so much Artifact and Enchantment hate. If they're willing to play Canker Bloom, this deck lets me know. Just showing me that shows me they have like probably like 4 to 6 ways to remove artifacts. But apparently not a Regal Bunnycorn. Look at all these 1-drops. I'm sold. Create X map tokens. Okay, that's so sick. Kupo, sure. This is interesting. I think I want to start with Novice Inspector. Or I could have just started with Kellen, made a map, then played Kellen. But I feel like they probably are just going to answer my Kellen somehow, right? All right, so it's Groll. This is kind of a problem. Am I cooked? I might be cooked here. Oh my god. Okay, well, I definitely am if they have 5 mana next turn. That's for sure. Burst Lightning. Their hand is so stacked, they just don't want me to have anything, right? So that was a good play by them. Unfortunate for me. All right, I'm going to try to play Kellen. Maybe this will work out. I don't know. Were they afraid of me convoking or something like that? So they were trying to offset my convoke count? Because, like, I don't know if you care about a Novice Inspector. Especially when you have 5 mana on turn 3 right now. That's interesting. What punishes me for that? I don't know. Not going to chance it, though, because there's more upside with Kellen attacking. Let's see it. Take the action. I'll move that to the graveyard. The Razor Verge Thicket, that is. They now know I at least don't need mana. Show me what you got here. Is it like a shock again? I'm going to play Haywire Might and pass. I wanted to play Restless Prairie, but I feel like leaving up my mana so that I could crack this clue is nice. Torch the tower. Unfortunate. Goodbye, Kellen. Just like the numerous times Magic's try to bring you back, and like that, you are immediately dismissed. Someday we'll get a cool Kellen story, though. I know it. I'm feeling it. I am not trying to offend the Kellen lovers out there. I'm just saying. Okay, opponent is, like, playing Gruul Control? This is crazy. Like, why do I feel so alarmed right now? I actually don't even need the clue right now, do I? Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and play Brightglass. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the little heart thing, because that allows me to exile anything or pick off anything that is a creature, I believe, or artifact. Sure. Do I want Authority of Consuls? That feels like another card that matters to me. All right, I'm going to grab Authority of Consuls there. They really have nothing? That's crazy. Okay. Wow, that worked. Okay, I mean, yeah, of course it worked. Why wouldn't it? We'll go with Restless Prairie. I'm going to go ahead and play Regal Bunnycorn. I've got a 4/4. Of course, Bunnycorn doesn't have first strike. And at least now with Authority of Consuls, whatever they do, they have to... If it's some weird haste shenanigans, it's not going to work. Oh, this is a problem. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I guess, right? Like, why not? White. I guess I'll sacrifice. And I'm going to go ahead now and play our friendly neighborhood Haywire Might. See if they block. Okay. Naturally, they wouldn't. Is there a world where I should have maybe kept, instead of sacking that permanent, just played Dusk? No, actually, it's as an additional cost, so never mind. I mean, the Herd Heirloom here is doing some serious work. What's my opponent doing? Well, nothing now. This hand kind of goes hard. I think I'm going to keep this. Start off with Teething Wormlet. Boom. Herd Heirloom. Play other Teething Wormlet. Lose out on a 1/1 counter. Unless I want to wait a turn. Oh, no. Kupo. This is bad. All right. Teething Wormlet. Maybe they don't know. Okay, Emberheart Challenger, a little bit annoying. No blocks, you got it. They're getting in for 4 this turn. Kind of nuts, actually. I think I'm going to play, with how aggressive they are, I think I'm going to just play like this. Teething Wormlet with Haywire Might. I'm not blocking anything they do, so I'm going to just let that, whatever their stuff, go through. There's no point in blocking because I'm just going to get blown out. At least this way, I potentially get to keep stuff. Felonious Rage. Okay, buddy. Don't have a land. I'm going to just let them get through here, because if I can remove the token, I think they lose Trample. And the token by being the enchantment that Monstrous Rage gives. Yeah, okay, cool. As expected. Yes. Please and thank you. I'm going to swing 6, actually. Go ahead. Screaming Nemesis. That's a bit of a nuisance. Sure. Block. Like that. Then I'm going to exile, remove the enchantment. Okay. I need to draw not a land. Ah, GG's. I think that's a lock, unfortunately. Really needed something to come through there for me. Hang back, I guess. Oh, another Screaming Nemesis. Good game. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed that, check out this video where I use Fangkeeper's Familiar and do the self-bounce package just to continuously play Fangkeeper's Familiar and a bunch of other funny Sultai bounce stuff.